Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 36 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the running of the Brickyard 400. The first of our 10 race playoffs here in Season 36, and we will have 21 drivers fight for the championship from here on out. Although the other 19 drivers will still be in this field for the rest of the season, just so they can win at least one more time, or if they want to get a win this season, Season 36, they'll probably play spoiler for 21 playoff drivers here today. So yes, you heard that right. We have 21 playoff drivers in this field. And one change I made is that I'm letting you know right now that I did make one little change from Motegi. I said at the end of the Motegi race we were going to be down to 16 drivers at the end of round 1. I have decided that I will be eliminating more drivers at the end of round 1. And now the field will be down to 12 drivers at the end of the first 3 races of the playoffs in round 1. So I thought I thought it was more better, and it's going to be more challenging to make it to the next round now in the first round, and to drastically cut the field down, because there was a lot of drivers in the playoffs this season. And so I've decided that instead of 5 drivers being eliminated after round 1, 9 drivers will be eliminated after round 1. So that way we'll leave it from 21 drivers down to 12 drivers at the end of the first round, heading into round 2. So the first 3 races, of the playoffs, it's round 1. Of course, they'll be in Indianapolis, Richmond, and Gravis City, Zone 11. So anyway, let's take you to the starting lineup. And all the playoff drivers, by the way, will start in the first rows, since for obvious reasons. Anyway, the 18 car of Nick Salmon starts on the pole, on his outside with 37 of Anthony Then. Row 2 will be the 11 of James Richardson, and the 7 of Joshua Saculli. And by the way, he won last weekend to get himself in the playoffs. So we'll see if he can get a win again to get himself into round 2. Chase Dunbar and O'Neill Balvin are in row 3. Row 4 is Christian Russell and Eli Bright. Row 5 is Dylan Crewman, Lauren Martinez. And row 6, Max Fair and Zachary DeLello. Row 7 has Alex Hawkins and Carter Friesen. In row 8 we have Tommy Highsmith and Grayson Acevedo. Zachary Fitzwater, Johnny Gardner in row 9. J.D. Jones and Philip Goldberg in row 10. And the last playoff driver starting in this field is Cullen Francis in the 1 car, starting 21st position. And the rest of the starting order are non-playoff drivers, but they're all looking to make a dent in many drivers' playoff chances today with just a win here at Indianapolis. Of course, we still have the other tracks to go to, but here Indianapolis is where it all begins. Anyway, without further ado, let's take your tracks up for the command to fire engines up.
Start your engines.
So there will be stage points here at Indianapolis, but it's only going to be applied to playoff drivers. Only playoff drivers will earn the stage points. And of course, the bonus 1 playoff point for them winning stages. That could be important for them to advance to the next round, if they don't get a win in any of the 3 races in the first round of the playoffs. Of course, the win gets you into the next round in all rounds. And then we get to Zanjoltas, the highest finishing driver. The 4 remaining finalists will be your champion. So now we start the playoffs here at Indy with 24 laps around. So the stage ends after lap 6. And then the other stage ends after lap 12, and the final stage will be the final 12-lap dash to the finish, provided we don't get overtime here at Indianapolis. Anyway, here we go to the green flag in the Brickyard 400. The playoffs are underway. So far, so good for Nick Salmon, off to a great start here in this race. one of the 5 drivers, I believe, to have won 2 races this season. He hopes that a third one will get him into the next round. Joshua Saccoli and Chase Dunbar move up to the top 3. And the first lap has wrapped up here at Indy, and Nick Salmon will lead the first lap. So the playoffs have officially begun here in the Cup Series. And of course a win gets him into the next round. Oh boy, there's some contact with Eli Bright and Anthony then, so things are getting really twisty now. And how about Lauren Martinez trying to cut in? Trying to make this a 3-wide battle. Might not have the draft here. We'll see if she gets the brakes here. Not quite there yet, though. Top 4 have pulled away. Battle for the top 5. Zachary DeLello is going to stay outside the top 5 because the caution will come out for the first time in this race. And I think that might have given the stage win over to Nick Salmon, if I'm not mistaken. We had a little contact here with Cody Smart and Anthony Lopez in the back right here. Both made contact and it was in the back of the pack, so thankfully playoff drivers were not affected by this crash. Cody Smart was also involved and so was Priya McShane. That's what brought out our first caution here at Indy. So Nick Salmon is in front. Question is, will these guys pit early on? And yes, they will. They will pit early on. How about that? So we got some pit stops here early in this race. So maybe fuel and tires might not be a concern. Not sure if they'll come out the same order at the end of first stage. So this is going to be a very important pit stop here to grab those crucial stage points and playoff points. So in this, because we're already in the playoffs, the stage points will be added to their playoff total. And of course, they'll also get the 1 bonus point for winning the stage. And Lauren Martinez just came out first. Wow. So shockingly, Lauren Martinez with a very, very fast pit stop is gonna be out first off pit road. This is gonna get fun. So it looks like, in a surprising note, I believe Lauren Martinez is gonna win the stage. Yes, she will win the stage. When the green flag drops, she will be the stage 1 winner. Wow. So Lauren Martinez will get 11 points because she had 10 points regularly in stage and 1 bonus point, the playoff point for winning the stage. Since we're already in the playoffs, that'll add up to her total in the playoff standings. So Nick Salmon, Joshua Saccoli, Zach Fitzwater, Chase Dunbar, Eli Bright, Philip Goldberg, Zachary DeLello, Max Ferrier, and Tommy Highsmith will earn bonus points for being in the top 10 at the end of the stage while still being playoff drivers. We're going back to the green flag here at Indianapolis. So not much going on in the front now as Lauren Martinez has pulled away. But she did play the strategy game by getting a quick pit stop to win the stage and get 11 bonus points for her to advance. She probably otherwise would have not earned a lot of points if she didn't use that strategy to fool everybody. But she's doing pretty well as the leader. Saccoli's out in second place now, and he's got the second spot from Nick Salmon. Now Zach Fitzwater wants second position. Oh, by the way, Lauren Martinez is a 2-time winner as well, winning at, I believe, Michigan and Brands Hatch. So she's looking to get her 3rd win of the season. And wouldn't it be surprising to see Lauren Martinez be a 3-time winner here in her rookie season in the Cup Series? Might even lead to a championship. Looks like Scully's been able to hold off Zach Fitzwater for second place. Zach Fitzwater, look at him. He's hungry. Look at that run. Got the run he needed. And Zach Fitzwater is trying to take second from Scully. But Scully's trying to fight back up high. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Zach Fitzwater in second place and Scully in third place. Nick Salmon dropped down to fourth, but he's trying to work his way back up again. And there he is, fifth place, Eli Bryant in the top 5. But what a big lead for Lord Martinez. She has a huge lead. She might even win stage 2 along with stage 1. And she might get herself another 11 points for winning the stage. And of course being the highest one in stage 2. So Lauren Martinez having a solid day thanks to her pit strategy. But is it going to last though? There's the rest of the top 10 with Goldberg, Ferrier, Highsmith, Russell, and Chase Dunbar. The top 10 spots, or top 11 spots I should say, all have playoff drivers. The highest non-playoff driver in this field right now is Giovanni Castillo in the 12th position. And he's ahead of Grayson Acevedo. Battle between the 3 playoff drivers looking for points. Alex Hawkins just went by Zachary DeLello. Again, it could be critical. The higher the positions you finish, the more points you get, and the better the chances you will have of making it into the next round. And Lauren Martinez has to come to pit road. Her strategy just came up a lap short. Wow, came up a lap short of winning stage 2, and now the battle for the stage 2 win is on. Scully's trying to get revenge on Fitzwater. This is for the stage 2 win. Scully trying to complete the pass. Looks like he's got the 4. He'll get the 4, and looks like Joshua Scully, surprise move on that 4 car. He's going to win the stage. So he's going to get his 11 bonus points in the playoffs. How about that? Fitzwater there in the top 10 on your screen. So now the top 10 is all playoff drivers. So both stages, the top 10 were all filled by playoff drivers, so all the points are awarded. Giovanni Castillo is still 11th, and like I said, he is the highest non-playoff driver in this field. He's doing a great job for not, even though he's not in the playoffs, he's doing a good job though, trying to be in the top 10 and trying to get a good finish. So it looks like that 7 car is working on pulling ahead of the 4. Philip Goldberg down low, and he's got the position from Max Ferrier, and that is for 4th place. 41 comes to pit road, Alexander Rowe. Ooh, near contact between those two. Handful of cars pitting. This could be a sign pit stops might be happening with 10 to go under green. There's Scully out in front of Fitzwater. A little bit of a good margin between him and second place. And now there's some pit stops, and as expected, they're going to be pitting under the green with just almost 10 laps to go. Wonder if they're going to make it. It looks like they're going to make it unscathed. It looks like Lauren Martinez's strategies worked to perfection. So, well, she's a lap down right now, but she might get her lap back and might get the lead if she's fast enough. Oh, never mind. Wait, yeah, she will. Yeah, she will. So we'll see if the strategy is going to work for Lauren Martinez. Leaders are pitting right now. With 10 to go, Joshua Scully is still out in front. Let's see who's going to get out. Who's going to be first off pit road? Who's going to be the one that comes out first? It's going to be the 7 car, Scully, and here comes the rest of the pack. Right behind them. Let's see if they'll catch the leaders off pit road. And it looks like it's going to be the leaders off pit road that comes out first. Or is it? Still on the road. And Scully. Here comes Lauren Martinez. It looks like Scully is going to get the clearance. Martinez just got second, but she's not going to catch the 7. Not yet anyway. So Scully is still leading right now over the 72. She might have the better run. She might have the fresher tires as she's going for the lead on the low line. Here she comes. And with great patience, 72's out in front. So her strategy does work after all. How about that? Pit strategy was a factor here at Indy, and Lauren Martinez used it to perfection. She is back as the leader. So Lauren Martinez's strategy was a great one. She's just got to hope that a caution does not come out. So Lauren Martinez, she's hoping that a yellow flag does not come out here at Indy. And it would dampen the chances for her chances to stay in the win column. She had to give up the Stage 2 win, but she already won Stage 1. The pit strategy is working to perfection right now. But there's only 8 laps to go. And these two have plenty of time to work together and possibly try to catch that 72. Wouldn't it be surprising to see Lauren Martinez win and get her... Well, wouldn't it be surprising to see Lauren Martinez win 3 races in her rookie season? She's already proven herself. She's won many races in the Pikachu series and Eevee series. So she's done very well in those 2 series. Not surprising, she's using her skills to her advantage. And she's learned a lot from those 2 series. So now she's proven more than enough. She's proven more than anyone else that she could be a cup winner and maybe even a champion in her rookie season. Well, she's got the car to do it. So now we have 6 to go at Indy. Only 1 caution so far this entire race, believe it or not. We've had Wreckfest here at this track before, but there was something about this track that changed it up and made this less of a Wreckfest. So only had 1 caution the entire race. That was incredible. Oh, and Cassandra Kirker, I thought I might add, she is running in the 5th position even though she's not in the playoffs. So very good run for the non-playoff driver Kirker in the 5th spot. And Wyatt Quill's in the top 10 and 10th position also with a very good run. So they're doing pretty good even though they're not in the playoffs. But they could get great finishes out of the races. 5 laps to go. Question is, will anybody catch up to the 72 car? Her lead is now up to half a second. And the only hope for those 2 to catch up to her is with the caution flag. And then there would be overtime with 2 to go. And we will decide who wins it from there. Might approach lap traffic ahead. The 24 Alex Hawkins, the slowest car in the field right now. We'll see if they'll catch up to him in time with 4 to go. Her lead increased a little bit. So she's doing pretty well. Lauren Martinez is doing really well here at Indianapolis, and now she's hoping with 4 laps to go the lead sticks. Big lead over the 7 car of Joshua Scully. But no, undoubtedly these 2 will earn big points today, but Lauren Martinez will have the most important part of all. With her win, she'll be in the next round. 3 to go at Indy. Lauren Martinez's 2 other wins have come at Michigan and at Brands Hatch. And in that Brands Hatch race, it looked like it was going to be Alex Hawkins scoring his 2nd win of the season. I do apologize, by the way, for not mentioning that at the Brands Hatch race that Hawkins already had a win. But That's why he's in the playoffs. But Hawkins, though, he was going to get his second win of the season at Brands Hatch in overtime, but he crashed out of that in the overtime period. Not even into turn one. Oh no, Martinez is pitting. Are you kidding me? She runs out of gas with 2 to go. Now the fight's on for the lead. And like I said, Martinez was on her way to getting a win. And it doesn't happen here. Are you kidding me? So Joshua Sakali with 2 to go is your leader, trying to hold off Zach Fitzwater. One of these two is going to lock their spot into the next round. Here comes Zach Fitzwater down the low line for the lead. And we're coming to the white flag. The forecourt trying to get his third win of the season here at Indy. Here comes Eli Bright with 1 to go. And Joshua Sakali had the better run on that corner. Bright's going to try to take second. Oh no, Fitzwater going to try again. Down low. And he's got him. But can he hold off Eli Bright? Down the final corner. Let's see if Bright has one more chance against the 4. Here he comes on the bottom lane. He's got one more move. Down the final corner, they'll be side by side of the line maybe. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Zach Fitzwater comes off the final turn. He'll win at Indy. What incredible finish. Wow, it sure looked like Lauren Martinez's strategy was going to work, but it does not. She runs out of gas with 2 to go, and Zach Fitzwater has taken the win at Indy. He's won the Coca-Cola 600, and now he can win the Brickyard Now he's won the Brickyard 400. So he's just about won every race in the Cup Series imaginable. Just about every Crown Jewel race Zach Fitzwater has won in. Just incredible. Instead of Lauren Martinez getting her third win of the year, it's Zach Fitzwater doing it first. So what a race for Zach Fitzwater, and what a win for that Ford team. They finally get the job done here at Indianapolis. And what a great way to start the playoffs. Oh my gosh. That was a thrilling finish to the end, man. But, wow, just heartbreak for Lauren Martinez, who was leading with 2 to go, and then she had to come to pit road and ran out of gas. Oh, boy. That's going to have some huge implications later on. Wow. She finished 33rd, by the way, but, man, she almost had the win. Oh, a couple drivers were tired. There must have been a wreck that I missed. But anyway, that's it from us here at Indianapolis. Zach Fitzwater is your winner here. And our first playoff race of the season, and he locks himself into the round of 12, round 2 of the playoffs, with his third win of the season. That is incredible for Zach Fitzwater, an incredible season, probably the best he's had in many, many seasons for that Ford team. Just amazing. Zach Fitzwater now is an elite company, believe it or not, with that win. His third win now. Wait, let me check. I'm just checking to be sure. Yep. Historic win for Zach Fitzwater. Oh, and he also won at Homestead. That was his other win, by the way, that I forgot to mention, on top of winning the Coca-Cola 600. But that's an historic win for Zach Fitzwater. It's his 20th of his career in the Cup Series, so he joins among the very few drivers with 20 race wins. With over 20 race wins now in the Pokemon Cup Series. Not a lot of drivers have 20 plus wins in the series, but Zach Fitzwater now joins an elite company with that victory at Indianapolis. So congratulations to Zachary Fitzwater on becoming one of the very few drivers with 20 race wins in the Pokemon Cup Series here at Indianapolis. And on top of that, he is locked into the round of 12, round 2 of the playoffs. So next weekend will be Indianapolis, and we'll see who will lock their spot into the round of 12 from there. Until next time, guys, we will see you later as Zach Fitzwater gets ready to kiss the bricks on his 20th win of his career in the Cup Series and third this season. So until next time, we will see you guys later.